But Randy, before we even get started, look who you were with. We've got Catherine with you. We've got baby Livy. We can finally meet the newest addition to the Feltis family. And Catherine, I know you can't see me, but I'm also doing the bounce. I'm doing the baby bounce. How is everything going with Livy?
It's amazing. It's the best thing I could have ever imagined doing in my life, so I'm really happy.
I love seeing your family together. You know, Cash has been down here several times. Now we've got Livy as part of our extended Cityline family, and I think it's a lovely thing. One thing I know is this girl is going to know good food. Am I right?
Ooh, very true, yeah.
She sure will, that's for sure.
All right. Well, I don't know how she feels about calzone pizza, but that's what we're going to be making right now. Maybe at some point she's going to get into it. So, right. Randy, you guys look way too fresh to have a new baby. Like, have you guys been sleeping?
You know what? Catherine has been doing the wake-ups because she's been doing the feeding, and I've been doing the sleeping, which is awesome.
The sleeping and the making of the calzones, which I can get behind
The sleeping and the making of calzones.
How do we start?
You know, and you know as well, Trace, as your family gets a little bit older, you know, certain people in the family, always the kids, always want something different. And then you end up like cooking 6 different things at once, and it's not applicable. It just doesn't work in the modern day. We're too busy, right? Mm-hmm. So there is this new thing out there, and it's called the calzone pizza, and it allows 2 different variations. So what I've got here is an extra large pizza skin, and I've kind of just rolled it out to be almost oval, like a Humpty Dumpty kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So a little bit longer on one end. So on the first end, I don't know about you and Leo, but in our house, we'd like grown-up pizzas. Like I'm doing a quattro formaggio, so 4 cheese. So I've got like the burrata, I've got the fresh mozzarella, and then I'm gonna go with a little bit of goat cheese here, right? And it's just gonna be this cheesy goodness that your kids will not touch, which is absolutely what we're after, because sometimes it's okay not to share, right, Trace? You feeling
right.
me?
I'm feeling you. They're not going to want it with the blue cheese, which makes it perfect for us.
There you go. But on the other side, you know what? You only have one dough, and you have to make 2 things. You have to keep everybody happy. So on this side, you ready for this? Mm-hmm. We're going to go a little tomato sauce, just down the middle like that kind of thing. And then we're going to take some basil and toss it in there for color. And then a little bit of mozzarella. Right?
Nice.
So that's something that my kid's gonna love, and he's gonna eat. Like he'll eat this and just, you know, never stop. And what we're gonna do now, Tracy, you ready for this?
Yeah.
We're just gonna take the end and fold it over. So we've got adult pizza, kid calzone.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
Right? So then I'm gonna tuck the edges in just to make sure it doesn't leak, so the 2 don't separate, right? Mm-hmm. And then we're just gonna poke that down, and I'm gonna take a little bit of garlic butter here and just kind of brush that on top of the calzone half. So now, you get your trusty pizza palette. You know, Leo's gonna get you one of these for Christmas.
Yes, he is.
You give it the scoop, and then into the oven it goes, onto your stone. And can you believe it or not, exactly 12 minutes later, you have all the problems solved in the household. Check this beauty out.
Oh my gosh.
We've got the pizza on one side. We've got the calzone on the other side. A little leak over here, but that's okay. I don't mind a little bit of tomato sauce hitting my pizza. We can cut this off, and Cash can have his little side, and then the adults can cut their pizza on their side.
Yeah, no, you deserve that. All the hands in the air, my dear. Like, that is a fantastic idea, and I did not know you were going there with that recipe. So everybody is satisfied. Everybody is satisfied. And I just want to, like, rewind a couple of years. When was it? I think Cash must have been very young, and we had this conversation on Cityline, and we were talking about kids and vegetables. And you said, my kid is going to eat veggies, and I want to know, has that prophecy come true, or would he rather have the calzone with a little bit of tomato sauce and maybe some green for color, but no, I'll pass on the veggies, Daddy?
You know, Trace, sometimes life is humbling. He was so good when he was younger, and then all of a sudden the chicken fingers came in, and he just doesn't want to get off it. He doesn't want to eat sushi anymore.
Right.
And I have better chances with raw vegetables. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
But I cook broccoli, and he's like, this is the worst thing I've ever had in my life. And it's just like, so maybe you can help me out. Like, do they come out of that at like 11?
Oh
or
gosh,
12?
my
Is
kids
there a
haven't. My
window
kids
here?
haven't, but I think they do come out of it, especially if they grow up in a foodie house like yours. They're going to come back around and they'll be like, how about we go for oysters? And then you'll have another problem on your hands because you'll be broke. Randy, that was such a good
Yes, that's right.
recipe. Like, people should use that tonight. That
Thank
is
you.
fantastic for the entire family.